Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill of Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the damage caused by Team USA. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I've been very vocal about how I feel about Steve Kerr and his coaching habits and the credit he gets for coaching. I've been very vocal that I didn't feel like he deserved to be the head coach of Team USA. Seeing from the standpoint of how he coaches the Warriors, he's not a great coach. I could have been the head coach for the Warriors and won with Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, and Andre Iguodala. I could have been an assistant coach and drew up plays for that. When you're looking at Team USA, the mismanagement of players, the mismanagement of time, the sitting of Jason Tatum, the lack of having Jaylen Brown on the team over Derek White, no disrespect to Derek White, but there's no reason why that should have happened. A part of what you're seeing is, and just in my eyes, I think psychologically, it's one of those things that breaks up teams, it breaks up situations, and I'm going to go back in time. When James Harden was a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder, he became a team member of Team USA. On that same Team USA team was, I believe, Russell Westbrook trying out, I believe Kevin Durant trying out, and essentially the bug got into James Harden's ear that he was good enough to have his own team, that he should go to the team and tell them he wants the max contract. So that created a little division, if you will. And the standpoint of having your own team, the standpoint of breaking up a nucleus like Oklahoma City had devastating effects because they never reached their potential. They never reached their potential and won that title together as a unit that had so many talented pieces. So when I look at this here, I'm looking at Jason Tatum being one of the best all pro NBA players that you've seen the last 3 years. He was the highest rated player on Team USA from the MVP voting standpoint. Having won Eastern Conference Finals, not be the MVP, Jaylen Brown won that. Having won the NBA Finals, not having won the NBA Finals, that was Jaylen Brown, but having your teammates on the team too. Yes, he struggled a little bit shooting, but he didn't get the time he needed to actually get comfortable. Having two DMPs where he should have been playing, he should have been starting. It just rubs you the wrong way. When you see Steph Curry have his horrible shooting performance, and yeah, Steph Curry made up for it in that final game, but you had other players as well that got playing time that shouldn't have got more playing time than Jason Tatum. No disrespect. There was nobody that was on that bench that should have been playing more time than Jason Tatum. So from the standpoint of having different positions, he can play shooting guard, he can play small forward. Jason Tatum brings so much to the table, defensively, offensively, and you're seeing exactly the mind games, if you will. Steve Kerr playing stupid, like, oh, I didn't know Jason Tatum was on the bench. You know he was on the bench. How do you not know one of your best players is on the bench? Doesn't make sense. In the grand scheme of things, the damage was done. The Boston Celtics are going to respond in one of two ways. They're either going to muscle up and dish out all and get payback from Team USA, essentially on the NBA season, or they're going to let this break up their nucleus. From the standpoint of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, these guys are two of the best. And sometimes the media just nitpicks, and they go back and forth. Who's better, Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum? Does it really matter? They're both phenomenal NBA players. They're both max contract guys. They're both all NBA type players. So does it really matter? Did they not just go out and beat a Dallas Mavericks team that was talented? Steve Kerr did a lot of bad coaching. Steve Kerr had a lot of bad lineups, and Team USA won in spite of it. I think Jason Tatum is going to let this humble him a little bit, and I think he's going to come back with a bigger fire than ever. I think he's going to come back and have one of his best NBA seasons. Even though he plays great already, I think this is going to catapult them to have a great season. Jaylen Brown as well. Jaylen Brown was disrespected by Team USA. So I think from the standpoint, you're going to see both these guys come out and have career years. I think the Boston Celtics and their fan base are going to be benefited because of it. And I think that moving forward, you're going to see a different brand of basketball from the Celtics. Some I don't know why the NBA fans don't like the Celtics for some reason. So are you NBA fans? Get in the comment section below. Definitely tell me what you think about the topic, and we'll see you in the next video.